Hi, and welcome back. Today's story is one about heaven and hell. Once there lived a man who had the dreams of heaven and hell. The visuals of hell made him very anxious, and so he went on to search for answers to find out what really heaven and hell were. In the meantime, he found one of his friends who suggested that meditation might help him gain knowledge of heaven and hell. So, he went into the woods to meditate. There, he saw a hermit meditating. He asked the hermit, "Could you show me heaven and hell?" The hermit, in his gentle voice, replied, "Oh son, do you really want to see heaven and hell? Let me take you to heaven and hell." And so the man and the hermit started walking. After hours of walking together, they reached a valley so beautiful, full of wonderful greenery and waterfalls. The man felt like he was in heaven. Suddenly, they heard a noise, and looking behind, they saw a lion chasing them. So the man and the hermit started running, and they climbed up on a tree just far enough for the lion to reach. The lion tried its best, but since they were far up in the tree, with disappointment left. That night, the man rested in the tree, but full of fear, and it felt like hell. The next day, the hermit and the man again started walking. After days of walking, they reached a desert. The sand and the dryness and the heat made them really feel miserable. The man was really thirsty. So they stopped and knocked on a door of a house. A kind man opened the door, and to their surprise, they also found that there were other hermits sheltering in the place for the night. The man cooked up a feast and served them with kindness. The other hermits also exchanged words of wisdom with the man and the hermit. The next day, they again left the house for their journey. After walking a couple of miles, the man was tired and exhausted and asked the hermit, "Can you please show me heaven and hell? Because we have been walking for a while now." The man sat down and in a calm voice said, "Oh son, I have already shown you heaven and hell. The first valley we walked into was heaven, until we experienced the hell, the fear within because of the lion attacking. The second place, the desert, with its scorching heat, was hell, until we walked into this kind man's house, which made us feel like heaven." Hearing this, the man had gotten his answer and truly understood what heaven and hell were. So you see, heaven and hell are not something that we need to look for only after death, but is something that we can find in our daily lives. Our circumstances and our reactions to those circumstances either make our lives in heaven or in hell. Accepting all circumstances with a joyful and open heart will open your doors to heaven. Thanks for listening.